I'm Maynard with First and Foremost, and I'm going to give you very important steps to look out for if you're getting your roof changed or attempting to do your own roof install. First and foremost, safety. If you're not used to working around the edges and you haven't done this before, and or people are working on your home where you might be liable through your insurance, make sure you're using the proper safety equipment, whether it's harnesses and ropes or ladders and toe boards. Number 2, underlayment. It is very important to have underlayment installed underneath your shingles, as it does protect from vapor, moisture, and other forms of water that can get to your subframing and plywood. You want to use ice and water shield around your perimeters and anything that protrudes through your roof, i.e. chimneys, pipe collars, heat vents, whirlybirds, anything that comes out of the roof. You really want ice and water shield around those areas. Now you can use felt paper and or synthetic paper. I still am a big fan of regular felt paper. Either 15-pound felt or 30-pound felt will suffice just fine and has stayed tried and true through years and years of roof installations. Underlayment is a very important key to the success of and longevity of your roof. Number 3, layout and overhangs. You want to make sure that your shingles are properly spaced and that your overhangs are at a nice length to coincide with the trimmings and siding that goes on the outside. You don't want your shingles drooping down and hanging too far over, because it just becomes brittle and gives it a point to break through high winds and storms. As they heat up, they droop down. As they cool down, they stiffen back up and just creates a crack line. So you really want to make sure that your overhangs are between 1 inch and 1.5 inches over your finished product. Number 4, your nailing pattern. Whether you're doing your own roof install or you're having a contractor do a roof install on your home, nailing pattern is a key to also the longevity of your shingles. If you have somebody up there that's just nailing wherever they want to be, that's not how these shingles are designed to be nailed. There is a small variance in the allowed nailable space on any shingle brand that you purchase. So a nice, tight, straight nailing pattern is required no matter which brand of shingle that you use. And it goes a long way, especially on steep roofs where there's a lot of pressure on the double layer. If the nail does not go into the double portion of the shingle, you can either have the underside completely separate from the higher side and or just completely go off the roof in a high wind and storm. So the nailing pattern is key to the longevity of the shingle and those shingles staying exactly where they were applied originally. Number 5, ventilation. So you have different scenarios and different reasons behind various ventilation systems. Whether you have soffit vents in your siding and gable vents, the combination of those two things can vent your roof properly, or gable vents, soffit vents, and ridge vents. There are also electric fans, but they do pull very, very well, albeit they are connected to electricity, so they can actually cut on anytime your roof reaches a certain temperature or your attic space reaches a certain temperature, and provide a little bit of cooling time or cooling down, if you will, of your roof shingles. Number 6, your ridge cap install. If you do not have a ridge vent installed on your roof, you need to make sure that you have 2 nails on each side of your ridge caps. This will prevent any type of wind damage or high storms ripping your caps off, because the edges and the caps are what take the brunt of any storm that comes in. If you're using a ridge vent, it is really nice to have a hand drive 3-inch nail with ring shanks, so that way when it grabs into that wood, it has kind of a screwed action and that nail does not come out very easily. Number 7, before you do any new installation of your shingles, make sure that the sheathing underneath is of good standard. The shingles will not last or the nails hold up if you are applying new shingles to subpar roof sheathing. So if you're in an old home and you're going for your second roof or even your third roof, make sure the sheathing underneath, whether it's 1x or plywood OSB, is in proper condition and willing or able to withstand another 30 years of roofing install. There you have it, guys. Those are some very important aspects to look out for if you have any upcoming work on the roofs of your home, garage, or shed. So as always, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a great day.